Administrative law impacts all areas of law, sometimes in huge ways and sometimes in more subtle ways. At one point in your career, you'll likely need to do some administrative law research. Like anything new, it can be a little daunting. It's always a good idea to sit for a moment and do some brainstorming and come up with a strategy before you begin your research. This short tutorial will introduce you to the basic tools and resources you'll need to do administrative law research successfully. Administrative law deals with the executive branch of government. On the federal level, that's the Office of the President, executive departments, and independent agencies. On the state level, administrative law deals with the Office of the Governor and state executive departments and independent agencies. Federal and state agencies create rules, regulations, decisions, and other materials. Presidential documents and executive orders come from the Office of the President, and on the state level, we get documents from the Governor's office. Let's take a look at the federal level. There are 15 executive departments and over 80 independent agencies, plus the Executive Office of the President. On the federal level, you can find official regulations in the Code of Federal Regulations, or CFR, and in Massachusetts, you'll find them in the Code of Massachusetts Regulations, or CMR. CFR is the official codification of agency regulations, but it only comes out annually. That means you must always update a regulation before you use it. It's updated by the Federal Register and the CFR list of sections affected. There are lots of great free resources that you could use to access federal regulations. The Federal Register is published daily, and it includes presidential documents, regulatory documents, proposed rules, and notices. For any administrative regulation to be legally effective, it must first be published in the Federal Register. Remember, agency regulations and decisions can be overturned or challenged in court, so be sure to shepherdize or key cite all regulations and agency decisions. Now let's look at Massachusetts. The CMR is the official source for codified Massachusetts administrative regulations, and the Massachusetts Register contains proposed regulations, final rules, and executive orders. You should also check Mass agency websites for regulations and decisions, and also be sure to check the Social Law Library database. For more help with administrative law, please be sure to contact a legal research librarian.